Greetings everybody, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age 2. Sorry for the background noise at the start of the video. It's my air conditioning, and because of the job that I do, I'm in tech support. And because of the amount of computers I have in this room, I have to keep the room at a certain temperature so that the computers don't overheat. Because my work would be very upset if they had to replace the computers because they overheated. Anyway, I just wanted to explain that loud sound that you hear at the start of the video. So that's the fan that's the AC. With that out of the way, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. We are in the cave with the Talvesh, hunting them. And if this looks like the other caves to you, then this is the main complaint about Dragon Age 2. Is that all of the... Is it way down over here? No. The main complaint is that everything looks the same. All the backgrounds and everything look the same. And... No, we already went here. What am I missing? That's back to the Wounded Coast. There's nothing in this cave, right? No, there is something in this cave. Okay. Oh, it's a door that can be opened. Thought that was a solid wall. Because previously, when we had seen it, it was a solid wall. No worries, no worries. And actually, speaking of worries... Summon the dog. And then lead with... How did we end up back over here? One of the companions got stuck or something and dragged us back. Is that everyone? You all dead? Okay. So, previously I've mostly gone like damage mages, but now I'm starting to think that support mages are really broken. Because look at this is on normal. Look at the ease at which we're dispatching everything. Like there's not been a fight so far that's challenged us. And by so far I mean once we've gotten the party set up. Early on it was a little challenging, and granted, part of that is the items, part of that is their unique items. But I've played through this game before without doing the support mage, and some of the fights have been a lot harder. Granted, not really this early on. Where are the enemies? There's a pile of bones back there, which we're gonna have to get to. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. Look at how fluid the combat looks in this game, though. Oh, never mind. But look, I love how smooth the combat looks. Okay. sudden shift of the camera was sudden. We're gonna go ahead and explore all of this. Okay. But they came from over here. Alright, that might be the way we need to go, but let's go up first. Make sure we're not missing anything. Hey, Silverite. We need that crafting resource. So, okay, that is indeed the way back where we were. Let me... Back where we were is indeed the way down. But we had to go ahead and... So, the unfortunate sad thing is that this game, although it would be amazing with a controller, cannot be played with a controller. Oh, there's raw lyrium. Wait. We must have missed another... I must have missed another door. Or way down. This dead ends, but up here does not. There's no way beyond that. So... that also dead ends. Did we miss another door? We did. There's another door right here. We just got a loading sign. Should we be worried? Make sure everybody's in here. Are you the leader? Let's go ahead and kill the ones near us.
Here it comes.
There we go. We're like really hard to hit, and even whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, we gotta pay closer attention to our companions. Are there still more of them? I don't see more red things on the map. Alright. That was a bit of a tough fight. A little bit. Not... It's the first time I've had to heal in a while. There's something back here. Yeah, there is. Red Grace, I don't think. I mean, I'll look at it, but I don't think it's going to be correct. There's something also over here. Combustion grenade. Yay! I'm happy to grab the formula for that.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I heard the creaking. You can go disarm these.
You're such a slave driver.
Yes, yes, wine, wine, wine. There's nothing over here. However, over here, not sure we should lead with. Is the fight not yet done? Okay, this is the exit. But before we go to the exit, let's go ahead, grab the crate. My goal is always to grab absolutely everything. Alright, now we can leave the area. Yep. We're not going to go to the bone pit yet. We need to retool before we're going to go to the bone pit. Let's go ahead and go to the Hangman just so we can retool our party. First, let's see. Let's make sure of the fact that and it's not. Okay. Even though this is not a bad weapon, the Red Grace, it's still not good enough for. We're gonna go ahead and drop Isabel and Meryl, pick up Anders. Are you holding a cold weapon? You are. Whereas we're holding a fire weapon. So we want to go ahead and switch staffs. We're going to go ahead and take Apostate's Courage. Give you the staff of this. Just for now. Go ahead and go to Magic. You've got we really don't want you to have any of this stuff. Of course, being able to cast a barrier is really good. Elemental weapons. Barrier is really good. But let's look at he's more susceptible to damage and he cannot be healed. Anders cannot cast any offensive spells. This is so we can go on the two paths with Anders, which is vengeance and his other ability, but we're not going to do either of them for now. Dispel magic's really good. Rock armor would be really good, but we're going to go ahead and grab chain lightning. And I don't think this weapon's better than a weapon you're currently holding. It's not. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead to the bone pit now. And why did we switch weapons to focus on cold? You'll see in a minute.
This ground is cursed. Only wretched or ignorant souls would linger here.
West updated the remains of the outlaw wool. Go ahead and wait, who are you fools? Wait. Does everybody in the party have the abilities? You don't. Although you have the element of weapons ability.
Teach you to mess with a mage.
How does that impact your weapon? Let's take a second to... So you do fire damage and cold damage at the same time. Alright. Here, have a fireball. That was perhaps a little drastic, but we did it anyway. Oh, yeah. So, by the way, this, by the way, because I'm actually reading this story. There are dragons here, hence the cold weapons. recast ourselves. And I'm hoping... Yes, we're gonna go ahead and recast Heroic Offense. And... Is it bolster ability? No. Let's go ahead and pick ourselves up too. Attributes will be more magic. Arcane Shield now absorbs a portion of 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to shield the entire party, we gotta pick up that. That's fine. After this mission, we're gonna go back to the market and sell our stuff. Bone Pit Mines.
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern. No death.
Yep, let's do it. And of course we have dragons. Let's go ahead and summon them and buy. Dragons that are easily dispatched. Because our weapons are empowered by cold, which is why I switched his staff out to a cold staff. I'm almost positive because they have to be. They're creatures of fire. They should be affected more by cold. We looking at that? Are we looking at this? What are we looking at? Let's go ahead and Shattering Blow. I'm unconcerned by your... If we're gonna go up, let's go see what over gets us. Let's go ahead and pick up the refined lyrium. We are gonna do crafting in this game. Okay. Yeah, they froze the dragon, which is a good idea.
Suck on a fireball!
No, do not suck on a fireball. These are dragons. That won't do any good. That's why I'm not tossing fireballs around. Usually I do. That stuff has to be expensive. The pieces of dragons. There's no way. Okay. It's actually leader of one of the warriors. Good job there. Whoa, there's more of them. They're coming from everywhere. Okay. This is the direction we came from, right? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the direction we came from, anyway. There's a quest updated. Let's go ahead and grab the deep mushroom. We're gonna look into crafting resources in an upcoming video. Make sure we have nothing over here. Alright, let's take a look at some of these items. The headwear, though. "26 armor. But it doesn't give us damage resistance, which I think I'd rather have than a little bit of more armor. I think I'd rather have this. Although the stamina regeneration rate's pretty good, and the threat generation's really good. The cold resistance. You're not better than any of that. What don't you have? You don't have a belt? No, not better than your lockets. Okay. Not better. We'll give you that ring. So they need to level up. Let's go ahead and do that. Damage now increases in burst to health, which is useful. Let's increase Anders' magic. I'm unsure if heroic R stacks, and because I'm unsure, we're just gonna go ahead and pick up the Corner Cold Freeze.
Praise and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where'd the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. It was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Ah, I'd wondered if the dragons left their nest unguarded.
Of course they didn't leave their nest unguarded. Bone Pit Ledge. There's a crate over here. And we're gonna go not get turned around and go explore the other section. Anders. Okay, good. Well, that's a big ass dragon. But not as big as the dragon as we fought. And at the end, of course, that was the Archdemon. And I think we'd previously killed another Hydreigon in the other series, if I remember correctly. Okay. So... Now we want to back up. Keep an eye on health. There we go. Quest updated. Dragon's Fane is a plot item. Okay. all that's over here. We just slaughtered a dragon like it was nothing. Praise be. You know what we want to do before we... It's just Ober. Okay. We want to grab duty. How about fireball, fools? Alright. Make sure everything's still applied. Everything is still applied. We can switch our staffs back now, though. Let's go ahead and... .22 fire damage, 22 cold damage, plus 13% cold damage, plus 13% fire damage, plus 2 magic. I still think it's a... Destroy, no. It does, it automatically updates based on what staff I have. That's pretty cool. There's something in this corner over here. Let's go ahead with Anders. Auto rot cut. We can go kill the conspirator too, and then we'll make our way back. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. There's a disused passage which we do explore at some point later in the game, but not right now. Although one does wonder what's down there, but you know what? Maybe we should take that detour, find out what's down there. Remember to save your game frequently. Good idea. Let's do that. Okay. We stumbled across some, couldn't attack. I was hitting the attack button and it wouldn't let me. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Death root. Alright, now we gotta find more death root for crafting reasons. This one dead ends, so we gotta go to the other way then. Through the door. Ow? Now we know how, let's go. Ow. Now we know how, whoa. Yeah, that was fun. What is down here? Did you... You triggered a trap, didn't you? There's the docks. Okay, this is the way out. This is not where we want to be. Not yet. So that's the door we came from. Let's see what's over here first before we... Hold on, what quest is that? down here is the way. Not down here, but...
You all right?
Want the best? Take it from the worst. Then sell to specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
Oh, well, that's nice of you. Okay, there are some really interesting stuff here. Staff of the Primal Order, 28 cold damage. That's better than what we have. I mean, I'm interested. First off, we're going to sell the junk. Second off, I think we've already established that it's not better than... I mean... Go ahead and give the belt of the chastened. I gotta be honest, I'm tempted to buy this, and I think I will. Although, this thing is 26, even with the rune. I mean, 8 gold is a lot of gold, but I think it's worth it. So, now we're going to go ahead and leave. Oh, here are the other duty ones. We legit walked right into an ambush. We'll be back in this area, so we don't need to worry about. So, nowhere. Okay. Gather your party and venture forth. Let's go and go to Anders' clinic. Oh, we have a new quest. Never mind. Actually, we can. Anders will be here.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
Spirits aren't meant to inhabit human bodies. That's what demons do.
The Templars have everything. For 1,000 years they've had the Knights, the Lyrium, the Bloody Maker on their side. You're lucky they never found you. Most of us, they hunt us down before we've even learned our letters. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again, and again, and again.
You're starting to glow again.
And since yours is the only head here and I don't want to rip it off, I should stop. Yes. Sorry. Besides, we have so much to do before the Deep Roads. Next time, I'll try to keep to more pleasant topics.
Yes, Anders is unhappy with me, but that's fine. We are going to be a little adversarial with Anders this game. Usually when I play a mage, I'm very supportive of Anders, because, you know, mage is right, yada yada yada. This time we're going to go the different path. Just to see what's going to happen. Merciless Strike. Explosive Strike not guarantees a critical hit. I've already got Backstab. Lacerate. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. We want to go towards that one. We're going to order on potions and grenades from our house.
The dregs of humanity down with its waste. Fitting.
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you. This perfectly normal item.
Yes, perfectly normal. We all believe that, except that we don't.
You know, Fenris, I have a tattoo.
You have a what?
A tattoo. A lot of us got them before Ostagar. It's a Mabari, for strength.
Does it curse you with the ability to reach into a man and tear out his insides?
I can make it bark.
Please don't.
Rather see it wag.
We've got a lot to do. In the daytime. So let's go ahead and do that.
You look like a man I once dueled. Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud at the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
I'd be putting myself at risk, possibly crossing the Templars. Why should I do this for you?
I have precious little. But if you find my brother, I will manage some way to pay you. Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. May God bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band. I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
Is there something I can help with?
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city. I'd like you to retrieve the fugitive and hand him over to the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
Aha.
It'd be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Alright, sure, we'll do it.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Okay.
A lot of candles for the dead in there. Seems like a waste of wax.
Although, yep, several armor upgrades are available for each of them. Hello, Sebastian.
So, will anyone smite me if I tell you I killed the men who wronged your family?
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chancellor's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
I mean, I want to ask, where's my money? Where's my money? Gratitude is not what I signed up for. I signed up to get paid. But tell me about yourself.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no longer a danger. I'm the last of my line. Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
Your letter spoke of a reward.
Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
Alright. Okay. That's gonna be good for now.
Why is it all...
Let's go ahead and complete the bone pit.
So what's with that magical fisting thing you do?
Sorry?
You know, when you stick your hand into people.
Oh, that. Yes, it's, talent.
You could make so much coin with that.
Yeah. Magical fisting. Thank you, Isabella. You, definitely keep things interesting. For sure.
Did Mistress want silk thread or cotton thread?
There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here, but there is something over here, though. Ah! A conspirator. Let's update the conspirators. 3 conspirators were killed, 1 remains. Alright. Had no other murder and everything that just happened in your streets. It's not a big deal.
I hope it doesn't rain.
Nobody cares. We're just gonna quietly and casually walk away as if that never happened. Because as far as I'm concerned, it didn't. suppose we should check this area out because we're already here.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
I mean, you should not be surprised. Let's go down into the market. See what we can find. So they have nothing of value for us. Hello.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
I got all the dragons. Should be safe enough for now.
Let us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together?
Work together? With him?
I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a silk cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
Alright.
If you want my help, you'll pay for my services in advance.
You're both tough and shrewd. Very well. I had some money set aside for safety equipment, but it is yours instead. So, to our first order of business, we'll replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Ferelden's out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Not here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
We should get everything. I want to kind of pick up a Tomb of Technique. It's just so expensive, and I want to have the money for the quest. No. Nope. Nope.
The best.
Yeah, we know the best, the best. Okay, none of you have anything. Okay, that's what that is. Let's go. Let's go over here. Ah, yeah. Wait. What? What is this? Order runes. Viscount estate. Let's go into the Viscount estate. And see what quests there are so we can see what order we want to do them in.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Qunari captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Qunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
Sounds like you have a problem that needs fixing.
I have several, thanks to the base types who responded to our call. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Qunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Qunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them on the Wounded Coast. The guard will throw you out if you keep back.
Yeah, we've already been here. Okay.
How much longer do I have to wait?
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
We need to go deal with this. Not this. Wrong way. We want to go see our companion.
The Viscount must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
Let's walk right by Abilene. No, she's here.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Yes, but I want to know what is your quest?
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain, or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
Not sure I like being behind the dead in order of influence.
Of course I have you to thank. It's just... I've made a mess of things, time to time. But that failure... He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I didn't cause his death, but I also didn't prevent it.
Do you blame me?
I did. I didn't want to. I know why it had to be done, and so did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not? What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man, a good one, and he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss Wesley, but that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
Will you leave me?
I can't imagine the Captain of the Guard will like wandering in my shadow.
I know what you get up to, and soon the whole city will be my responsibility. Which means someone will need to keep a close eye on you.
I'm gonna say I'm glad I won't lose you. You cannot romance her though, so there's no point. I'm gonna say good work. I'm proud of you.
I look forward to working with you, Guard Captain Aveline.
Still strange, isn't it? Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawke. It's where I should be.
The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
That person is forever kicking this wall. Wait.
I think you let this get away from you.
I didn't expect to see this again. Thank you. Truly.
You're welcome. So we've gone around, completed a bunch of quests today in this episode.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
Where do we need to go next? Let's go and go to the docks. Alright.
Let me pass. I have business with the dwarf Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you must, Basra.
You go on ahead. I would rather not.
An awkward time to run off, Isabella.
Ah, you know I'd never leave you. It's just that I really have to leave. Now.
Okay. Isabella will not come into...
Watch out by the Qunari compound. They seem very angry.
Let's go ahead and pick up Aveline.
The alienage is dirty, crowded, and full of awful elven diseases.
All are forbidden. You are the exception. For now.
Okay, pick up the thing on the Qunari. And you guys can read that. Go ahead and let... Go ahead, go here. You have 2 ability points? I thought I already had this. Wow. Is it easy just to shield bash? Assault. I think we can go ahead. We could pick up the... Okay, there's a couple things we could do. Let's go ahead and increase our offensive capability for now. There's nothing over here.
Ah, my right hand arrives. Summon your Era Shock. The bargain is done. About time you showed. I've been here for hours.
Ari Shokost, Maraz Shokra, Anan Isamkun.
Look hewn from an elf? The madness of this place.
Tell me that helped.
We shall see.
Yes, well, that said, I'm here to report that your hated Talbashoth were felled, one and all, right? Yes, they were. So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
He's not getting it. Make your chatty elf say something.
Any insight that would help?
Qunari do not abandon a debt. I humbly request clarification from the Arishok.
I have a growing lack of disgust for you. The dwarf imagined the deal for the Gatlock. He invented a task to prove his worth when he has none.
Then we have wrongly inserted ourselves in your affairs. Would you have us kill this dwarf?
Wait, what now?
If you face Talvashoth, he is not worthy of dying to you, as he was not worthy of dying to them. But you keep good company. Let him live, and leave.
I did his dirty work. That debt stands.
Does it, dwarf?
You said yourself there was no bargain. I'm not getting a sonic thing out of this.
This human did what you could not, something I did not expect of any outsider, and you have involved me. If you made a bargain for the Tal Vashoth, that debt for their lives will be honored.
Sod it all, take your coin, take whatever. Hornhead Oxman and Mongol Dog Lords, suck your own powder and blow your head off, sod it.
You will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here.
Alright. Let's go and gather our party. Switch out Aveline for Isabella.
Andraste's grace be with you.
Did you board us once? Well, you left us drifting.
I'm sorry, I don't speak never get sex again.
Isabella is my favorite character in this entire thing.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
I had long since paid my debt over this. It's grand to see it again.
Is that everything? Is there anything else on this map for us to do? No.
Yes and no. So piss off. Let me get back to work.
This your brother?
Yes. Good day to you.
Excuse me, what? We're starting to get known by the city. Let's go ahead and go to Lowtown. When I go ahead and do daytime stuff during the daytime, then we'll move to nighttime quests. Wait, what is this? Okay. Straight ahead is get back to work.
Hey, this is the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. 1,000 thanks for saving Jensen's worthless hide. Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach. Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach. You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons? I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon. What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
Hubert sold me half the mine, so expect some changes.
Really? Oh, be nice to work for one of our own. If you don't give us a fair shake, who would? Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin. I'll try to do better.
I wouldn't say that he sold me half of the That's disappointing.
Quality armor. The best outside of Orzammar.
You, my friend, should not make promises you cannot keep.
Here's your reward. Keep looking, though.
Yeah, we know one of the characters has gained a level. I think I'm probably going to pick up Haste. Of course, there's always this. There's always Firestorm as well. Shit. So in order to get this, I've got to pick up Mind Blast. That's I think we're just going to do Haste. Haste is, actually. That's fine. You know what? Absorbing, honestly, absorbing, elemental stuff, not the worst thing in the world. I wanted to give it to this, but I just don't want Mind Blast. So instead, we'll imbue the party with Haste. Although, we should probably go to the black, there's a bunch of stuff over here that we need. But before we do that, let's... We're looking for companion, I can't even speak. We are looking for companion, armor, and backpacks. Of which we have found neither. But we still found neither. This is incredibly disappointing. We'll talk to him in a minute. I want to grab this thing.
A little something of yours I picked up somewhere.
Maceranus. This is a rare...
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fill this tree out. Magic resistance. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and Spirit Pulse. Which does... Oh, spirit damage, elemental force, cool. Is there even a stun chance? There's not a stun chance. This will stun.
Gesture.
Hello, friend.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels. Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
We're not Templars, Sarah. Fenriel has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
Oh, sure. Like his family.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Alright. Let's go ahead and leave area. We've completed all the quests everywhere but the gallows, which we're gonna go to.
Some Dane fellow.
Rune of Fortune. Attribute points. These are all useful things that we're going to get. But for now, we just want to buy one.
Why make a shop set?
Okay. We'll go to 16 willpower, we'll go to like 16, maybe. And then the rest in the magic. We just want enough mana, enough willpower, and enough health. We don't need the rest of it. Now that I think about it, I still want to support, although Elemental Force, 125% for all attacks and spells. This gives me, this is a 25% boost of force. I just I don't know. I'm gonna have them both, but I think for now, because I'm not putting points into. Although the ability to revive. The ability to revive members is. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and confirm it. Alright, let's start with the basics. Heal. Haste. Okay. So that takes that. Let's pick up elemental weapons. We're not going to pick up barrier then, because we're going to go ahead and pick up the cold magic. And we're going to pick up this staff where it's just a better weapon. At some point, we'll pick up the healing magic. Probably. Let's go ahead and go here.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for you to be here?
Maybe not. But we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
We're going to say the circle is necessary. Because, the reason being, this character, he's disgusted, we're disgusted by demons, and what Anders has done by inviting a spirit, which is essentially a demon, into his body. So we're going to say the circle is necessary. I actually do think the circle overall is necessary. I just think it needs changes.
What the Circle does here is better than the alternative.
An alternative I am very familiar with. Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Night.
We did.
Commander Meredith would kill us all if she could.
I'm sure she would.
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
I know your face. I am Tobias. You and that man are both hawks. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
I found a letter you sent. About a friend of his you could not name.
Ah, the Templar. Your father could not write to him directly, lest the Order find out.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Not what I would expect from a Templar.
There was a time when the rules of the Order could be interpreted to suit a situation. Unlike these days. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family. Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Okay, quest updated family history.
If you have a plan, get to it.
Do you know a recruit named Keren? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
Probably for the best, brother.
To the void with that. Keren and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
I wasn't even certain Keren was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Keren were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Keren?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
Your point is?
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Keren and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Keren safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Sounds brutal. And effective. Seems to me a weak Templar would die just as quickly.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Alright.
Those statues were meant to intimidate slaves. You see ones like them all over the Imperium.
Let's go talk to this record keeper.
Check your purse. I think you lost something.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you for this perfectly normal item.
Of course, perfectly normal.
I am glad to stand here day after day. It is predictable.
Greater ring is good. Ooh. Sorry, this thing is a combined health potion and restoration and like stamina / lyrium potion, but we don't need it. Although the recipe for it might be worth buying. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the recipe for it. Making our own is probably cheaper than... Hi, friend.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solivitus. Please, take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
How can I help?
It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick on my new creations.
Sure.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
I've already found the Fang.
The Dragon's Fang. It's larger than I expected.
This seems like a good place to, I mean, like if we leave the area. Let's head back to... Let's head back to the house and go ahead and drop this stuff off in storage. Actually, it's level 17. I mean, plus magic and better armor. I mean, .32 armor. Or Legion soap boots, quick fight is much better. Alright. We can put the items back in storage. And then let's go ahead and have this conversation.
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, brother.
Is there something you would do differently, brother?
It's not up to me. We're on pace to recover an old name for an old woman. And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
You hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I don't see you taking the reins.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall? Besides, we both know what happens when someone leaves dear brother's protection. I'm sure Bethany would appreciate that you're keeping good humor.
Fun's fun, but you're taking this little pissing match too far.
What? You don't like someone making a joke out of everything you are?
I don't see the humor in digging up Bethany so you can hide behind her, too. Well, good talk.
Brother. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me, but I must find my own way.
Well, okay then. See if this conversation finishes in the next couple minutes. Probably should have done this next episode.
Why?
We ended on a tense note last time. Take it as you will.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut this off.
Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver.
Carver? The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stop this here, and we'll pick this conversation up next time. I want to thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Red Hunter.